Sure, you may know the basics about how babies are made a sperm and egg meet, and 9 months later, a beautiful baby is born. But there actually a lot of more to it than that. From the development and egg to sperm production, ovulation, fertilization, and implantation, there are many steps. Here are some biological about making a baby. First, how do women's eggs develop? For women, a potentially pregnancy beings in a overuse those two almond-shaped glands attached to either side for the uterus. The visualization below. Overuse come fully stocked newborn baby. Girls are born with about 2 million eggs that have developed in utero. That's more than a lifetime supply. The eggs being dying off almost immediately and no one more are ever produced. After the time of her first period, a young woman has approximately a couple 100,000 eggs and accumulated decline begins at age 37 or 38 with about 1,000 eggs left at menopause using between age 45 and 55 during the middle of the menstrual cycle, most likely between days 6 and 14 for women with a 28-day cycle. Follicle stimulating hormone produced by pituitary gland cases follicles in one of a woman's ovaries to bring to mature at about day 14 and increase in utilizing hormone also made by the purity cases the ovary to release its egg. The egg then travels stuff the fallopian tube to the uterus. This called ovulation starts the conception clock ticking. The egg leaves only about 24 hours after ovulation, so it has to be fertilization soon. For conception to happen, your filter window is the 5 days leading up to ovulation as well as the day of ovulation and the day after. That's about 7 days total. So, how do you make a baby extrally? If your egg meets up with a healthy sperm on its way to the uterus, to the two can join and begin the process of creating a new life. If not, the egg ends its journey at the uterus, where it either dissolves or it's absorbed by the body. When pregnancy does not occur, the ovary elevator stops making estrogen and progesterone hormone that help maintain a pregnancy, and the thicker lining of the uterus is shed during to period. Now, how is sperm produced and how is sperm produced? A man's body is almost continuously about work producing millions of microscopic sperm. Those sole purpose is to pregnate an egg. While women are born with all of eggs, they will never need men and at about with a ready-made sperm. They have to be produced on a regular basis, beginning at the onset to puberty. When a woman begins to produce millions of sperm cells each day, the average sperm lives only a few weeks in a man's body, and up to 500 million are released to each eclipsation. That means new sperm are always in production, ready to for make a baby. Sperm began developing in a testicles and two glands in the stalks and beneath the pants. Sterilization, the testicles hang outside a man's body because they are quite sensitive to temperature. To produce healthy sperm, testicles have to stay about 1 to 2 degrees crankers cooler than normal body temperature, that's around 95 degrees Fahrenheit. The sperm that store in a part of the testicle called the abentus before mixing with sperm just prior elongation. The millions of disparate sperm produced and released with each elongation, only a can fertilize an egg. This is the case even for a identical twins. When two spread eggs are fertilization by two spread sperms in same pregnancy, a mother has fraternal twins. The sex of releasing an embryo depends on which type of sperm borrows into the egg first. Sperm with a white chromosome make a boy baby and rum with an X chorostrum make a girl plenty of mythos about how to choose a baby sex have been calculating for centuries firm backed by a bit scientific evidence but a child's gender is pretty much randomly determined